As an effective leader, timeouts are a great moment to really become aware of what is needed and necessary to communicate. Now, depending on your level, you have specific timeouts and moments in the game where you and your teammates are just sitting there without your coach. So picture this, your coaches are in a huddle, they're talking, they're discussing strategy, then they walk over to the bench and they discuss it with you. What's up, everyone? DJ Sackmann here. Thank you so much for coming to check out the Modern Point Guard system. If you are a middle school or a high school basketball player, but you are a little bit undersized, then this program is for you. We specifically designed it to help the undersized players reach the next level. So if you have a dream to maybe play high school basketball, or maybe it's college, or maybe it's professional basketball, in order to get there as an undersized guard, you must understand the details that we have provided inside of this program. So hit the link under this video. Hope to see you inside, and let's work. So you have X amount of time to sit there with your teammates. Now, there's a couple different scenarios here. Obviously, this is a reflection time where you guys are getting your rest, you're relaxing, you're breathing, you're drinking water. Perfectly fine. There's other moments where the game maybe not have so much energy, or you're not exhausted, there wasn't a crazy run, and you're all are just sitting there. These are the moments where the great leaders effectively communicate amongst their teammates. So maybe you have a teammate sitting next to you who you know needs some positive encouragement here and there, and every time they get some positive encouragement, they end up playing better. Or maybe you have another teammate who just needs a refresher on some of the scouting reports or some sets that you guys are running. Again, these are great moments, depending on the situation, to really talk and encourage and motivate your teammates. But it starts with you becoming conscious and aware that these are great moments for you as a leader. Instead, what we constantly see is we go to games and we see teams sitting there on the bench just waiting for their coach to come and talk to them. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but it shouldn't happen every single timeout. There should be timeouts that you can really decide, okay, so-and-so needs some help, I'm going to talk and encourage. Or maybe your four teammates need some fire, and you need to get down, and you need to really motivate them and hype up the team just through energy. Okay, but again, just becoming conscious and aware that these are moments where you can really take advantage of during timeouts. This is what great leaders do. This is what point guards and facilitators do. Take advantage of those timeout moments. You got this. All right, let's talk about dead ball situations and how you can take control. All right, let's talk about dead ball situations and how you as the leader are going to take control of the situation. We always encourage teams and players to huddle up during dead ball situations. So let's talk through this scenario. You're playing in a game, your teammate gets fouled, they're going to the line. There is a 15 to 30 second window there where everyone's getting set up for free throws. That 15 to 30 second window is your opportunity to grab your four teammates, huddle up, and in that huddle, this is where great leadership qualities exist. So what we discuss, number one, awareness. What is happening during the game? Is this a good time to encourage a teammate, to motivate a teammate, to build confidence? Or is this a good time to discuss tactics or different opportunities you're seeing within the game? This is all comes down to you as the leader and the flow of the game, understanding and recognizing what needs to get talked about in that huddle. But either way, what's discussed, first things first, it needs to happen. So again, taking control, taking initiative. Dead ball happens, whistle is blown, everyone gets together, you're huddling up your teammates and you're having this discussion. Now this should be something, or hopefully is something that your team already does. This might be part of your culture already. That is great. Now understand these moments can be utilized to really build confidence or discuss strategy. Make the most of those moments. And if it's not happening, if you're on a team that it isn't happening, this is a great opportunity to showcase leadership skills and start it up with your team. Every single dead ball, huddle up your teammates. Part of being an effective leader and a facilitator or point guard on your team, one thing is consistent communication with your coach and relaying your coach's message to your teammates. Now, one really impactful time during game situations that we think is crucial for players to do this is during free throws. If you are the player that is not shooting free throws, you should always walk over to your bench and talk to your coach during that first free throw. is a great opportunity to gauge your coach's temperature, understand and talk about some tactics and what your coach sees and what you see, and then take the coach's message and relay it to your teammates that are on the free throw line. So again, your teammate is shooting a free throw, you're walking over or jogging over to the bench, you're talking to your coach, you're gauging their temperature, you're discussing, you're taking that information, you're walking over to the free throw line. You're either going to huddle up your teammates, which sometimes can happen, or you're just going to go and talk to them from the three-point line, discussing the situation. This is a great leadership tool, and it's also a way for you to get you and your teammates on the same page. If you study some of the best point guards in the world, you'll notice during free throws, they're typically going over to their coach's bench and they're having a conversation with their coach.